Alright, hey everyone, Wanderbot here, and welcome back to, it's got libretto. Welcome back to Battle Chasers, Nightwar. So, I think I'm on legendary difficulty, so we might not actually get very far on this one, but that's okay. This is a grinding trip. So before we actually go too far, so we've still got Aramis's Legacy. I've got a bunch of cool things that she can't use for one level. Oh, this is gonna be real bad. I mean, luckily, he's got the booty blade. If I can get these guys that one singular level, we are golden. Didn't quite process this, but, it's gonna be a problem. Well, I'll make it work, or I'll just lose and start over. Okay, so, I've been playing off camera, obviously. I've been doing that a fair bit. Just because, yep. There's so much to kind of do and grind and just everything. And so I figured, I'll just play for a little bit, see if I can get people up to max level. So I've already gotten Calibretto, and Monica up to level 15. Huh. I don't think I've read this one, Mana Seekers. Beginning to think there was never any mana in the first place. I think Logan just had it out for Miles and sent us on a fool's errand. Didn't care what happened to any of us. As long as Miles died too. I should have known from the start. Things that sound too good to be true always are. And there we go. We're already done with that. Okay, so we've got another one of these situations. Is it the exact same? Yeah, it looks like it's the exact same layout as last time. That's a shame. I kind of wish they'd procedurally generate some of this, just so it's not, like, super obvious. But then again, how often are you really supposed to go through these, like, little dungeons along the way anyway? The answer is not very often, if at all. I'm really glad I've got the, I'm really glad I've got that ember. It'll make, well, it'll make lighting torches in every dungeon, from here on out so much better. I love magical items that have no express purpose for anything else other than utility. Make it, ow. I'm making no secret that, I'm running a D&D campaign and, you know, I love D&D and so on and so forth. And it is, oh, apparently we can get hit by that too. Yeah, whatever. And I love giving magic items, or getting magic items that have, like, no ostensible effect. Just, like, something minor, but incredibly useful, and seeing what the players can do with it. I was once given a hammer that could create mundane items. Nothing magical, just mundane. And it could make ropes, it could make daggers, it could make any number of things. And it was my... not my job, but it was kind of my... I found joy in figuring out weird ways that I could, like, game the system. So at one point, I just made, like, several boxes worth of rocks. And just dropped them off a building onto a boss, and we figured out what the damage was. Turns out dropping really heavy things on critters is really damaging, which is great. And since I had a crazy bag of holding, I could just more or less upend it on them. We determined I'd have to kick them off one by one, otherwise I wouldn't hit. But, I mean, the effects were there. Okay, so we've already read that. I think we've read most of these at this point. Oh! You come across a set of dormant mana sigils. Though they're quiet, you can feel electricity in the air that flows between them clockwise. Extend your hand. The mana that courses within the sigils reacts to your presence and powers them. You see there are 4 sigils: moon, water, wind, and fire. They respond to your touch, but are connected in unclear ways. Inspect the sigils. The sigils hum with subtle energy. You notice that the little mana that flows in the runes below them flows clockwise. When you put your hand near a sigil, you feel waves of heat emanate from it. Touch a sigil. Probably wind? Then fire. With all the sigils and runes active, the mana flows freely between them. Their latent energy coalesces as objects in your hand. Neat. Ooh, we got steel silk robes. That is helpful. So I think I'm gonna... Oh. Oh, I can just use that from there. Okay, that's helpful. Yeah, I'm gonna eat Granny's Batwing Pie. I don't entirely know what it does. Okay, 24 health each tick. Not that useful, but next time we're in the inn, I'm going to try and buy more food. Yeah, we want to fight one thing at a time here. If I fight multiple, we're in trouble. Just you. Just you. Because, yeah, I've got Garrison and Gully, who are very, very weak in comparison. Okay, good. Yeah, keep going for the character of healing the whole party. So what do we do? I guess I'll Ice Blast him. Garrison should do a decent amount of damage, I hope. All we need to do is kill a couple of these guys, I believe. Oh boy, this is gonna suck. Okay. Barrier Swing. Heroism. Let's do Heroism, though it's really not gonna cut the damage nearly as much as I'd like. Let's do a Sting. Okay. Keep doing the Ice Blasts. Yeah, this is going to be a slog, and I'm not entirely sure if we're going to be able to do it, but I figure if I can manage to kill this guy, these guys, okay. Rage Wave. Rally Strike would be helpful. Warblade. Up to 40. Yeah, that's probably fine. Tempting to keep doing Heroism. Okay, so I'm going to do Arcane Defense on him, because I think he's about to get hit. Unless this guy goes for someone else. Claw Barrage. Yep, okay, went for the right one. Very glad I blocked. That hurts real bad. And this is just one guy. Like, this guy very, very clearly can just destroy me if he wanted to. So you could do Shielded Assault. We'll probably save up for the group heal or something. I'm just gonna start laying down Quake Fists. And just have him heal himself. Luckily, he's got a really fast heal. Okay, what else do we have? Rupture. Rupture is helpful. Oh, if they're sundered or poisoned. We do not have sunder or poison right now. Because, yeah, Rupture would be amazing. But I don't think we have a sunder. I'm just gonna Rally Strike him. Okay. So he's probably gonna go after him again. Let's block. I really wish I could actually do... Oh. I could do Protection. I'm gonna keep doing Quake Fist, though. Because he seems to be... Oh. Oh, I blocked at the wrong time. I apologize. Because now we block. Because we know where he's going, who he's going for. We just didn't know how to do it right. Okay, yeah. Keep up with the Quake Fist. I'm just going to use and abuse all of my effects to their maximum capacity. And then I'm just going to use healing potions and mana potions to recover after this. Ow. At least he's dying. Okay, let's do another Warblade. Let's do... I could keep doing Mend Wounds. If we get a crit, we're golden. What's her burst? Boulder Toss. No, it's not worth it. It'd be better, actually, if I had Garrison do his. Let's keep up with the Quake Fists. Because he's almost dead. He's almost dead. This is what I get for doing hard things. But let's see how much EXP I get. Was this worth it, or should I just turn down the difficulty? I mean, that was a lot of EXP. Okay. I'm gonna put that on the probably worth it standpoint. Okay, so I got a bunch of minor mana flasks. I'm just gonna throw them on her. And then I've got a bunch of minor healing flasks that I'm just going to throw at him. I'm throwing money at the problem, but honestly, money's no object at this point for me. I'm way more interested in actually just getting these guys up in level. Because even just one is going to make this incredibly easy. Oh, and this one's level 16. Okay. Well, we might as well do Relentless Assault or Heartbleed. We might as well do Heartbleed. Because that's some damage. Quick Fist Heroism, maybe? Or we could just keep slapping on the Quake Fist and call it a day. Either that or Shielded Assault. Let's go with Shielded Assault. I really like the Gullibretto skin for her. I mean, it looks a little silly, but I like it a lot. Okay, yeah, I guess Ice Blast is probably the most useful. Hitting that thing with Chill would be nice. It does damage, but it doesn't do as much damage as it could do, which is good. Oh, and we got the double overcharge. Nice. Okay. Yeah, no, this seems possible. As long as we don't fight, like, large groups, I have nothing to worry about. Because these guys should make it. Unfortunately, I don't know if the Spider counts as much experience as the Lysolot. Only 87. Yeah. Okay. Alright, we don't need any kind of boost. Let's go for the Bomber. Now, I want to say Nolan has like a group cleanse, which is helpful. Okay, he only has 530 HP, so I can probably reasonably just hit this guy and kill him. At some point, we're gonna have to decide who I want to play as for most of this game. I can't really afford to grind every character up. I guess what I could actually do is just take 2 max level people that are equipped in one not max level character along. Probably Garrison. I mean, Garrison and Gully could be a good combo to roll with. Or not Garrison and Gully. Calibretto and Gully? Maybe? I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. I'll just keep trucking, and eventually I'll kind of find what I want. Main reason why I want Gully is because she does a fair amount of damage. And she's got some good AoEs and shields. I like Nolan, but his... Well, no. I really like Nolan. I don't know. Some part of me really just wishes everybody on the same team got the same EXP. And there wasn't like this kind of weird separate EXP bar for every single character. Just because I find this makes it harder. Harder to be interested in playing the game. No, not playing the game. It's harder to be interested in playing every single character. That's what I'm trying to say here. Because like, I don't want to play every single character if it's going to take extra work to do so. I'd rather be focused on one team and then ignore the others. It's kind of like when I'm playing Pokemon, you don't level all of your Pokemon up. You just level up the handful that are immediately useful. And maybe there would be some like decent ways to kind of offset it. Like one way that could work actually rather well would be like if say the rest of your party has, for every party member that is over the level of the character that you're using, that character in question gets a hefty bonus to their like leveling EXP, whatever. Because that could work really well. I mean, we already kind of get that. Like if you notice right now, for killing this guy, Nolan only gets 62 EXP, but everybody else gets 27. That's a 2-level difference. But even then, like, if you're constantly doing that to play catch-up, that's rough. It'd be super nice if it was, like, an actually, like, decent bonus, so playing catch-up wouldn't take too long. I guess it's one of those that if I ignore, like, one party for a while and come back later and just drag them through something that's, like, significantly harder, that could also work better. I don't know. Ultimately, I just feel like everybody should just have the same EXP bar, and you can just switch between them freely. Maybe not while you're in a dungeon, but, like, you know. This way you're spoiled for choice as opposed to forced to choose. Let's see. Because yeah, I think this literally is actually my only complaint about the game, except for maybe the slowness of walking. Okay. This might be impossible. This might be impossible even with a fully equipped party. Okay. Let's just hope we don't have to deal with those guys. We might have to. We might just lose that fight. Well, at least we get whatever treasure chest is on the other side of this. Yeah, it does seem worth it to always have Gully in the party. That is the one thing I will say, because she's got a secret finding ability that I don't think anybody else has. Now this is just going to toss me right here. Which is approximately the most useless thing. Those are 3 berserkers in one functional encounter. I'm not sure if I can even fight one. Oh. Well, let's find out. If I can beat one, it should get everybody else up to the correct level, which is good. Now, I gotta make sure I do not do... He's just doing ground crack. Okay. I gotta make sure I do not do anything... Okay, let's shield him. And let's do shielded assault. He's about to do ground crack, which is a giant pain in the ass. Yeah, we're in trouble here. Ground crack does tons of damage. Took off. Wait, didn't he have, like, approximately 500 shields or something? I'd swear he did. Okay. So this is not a situation. Sunder or chill, extra damage, explosion, heals all allies, mana shield. I'm gonna keep tossing mana shield at people. So he's enraging. Yeah, the problem is he's gonna keep berserking, which is really rough. Be nice if I could get rid of his debuffs or something. Debuffs from self. Heals for bleeding. Sundered or poisoned. Yeah, I guess we just gotta do a Rage Blade. Still can't do much from here. Let's keep tossing, not elemental shields, mana shields. On the weaker party members. Because being mildly proactive here. I might actually switch from Quake Fist to Barrier Swing now that I'm thinking about it. Yeah, let's do that. God damn. Ground crack is not fair. Just this guy in general is not fair. Holy shit. Okay, don't just hit me. I've got him to half health. He's enraging again. Yeah. Well, we could do shielded assault. Or boulder toss. Oh. I'm just going to use her for heroism, nothing more. I'm just going to keep hitting this guy. If I just keep having Gully cast heroism, I might also be able to stun him, which is the other thing. Let's do a mass heal. Okay, so he's casting Ground Crack. What is with that ridiculous cast time? He's way too fast. I'll try casting... Warblade. Okay. He's just casting Ground Crack again. Do I have an item for this? Minor Healing Flask. That's not helpful. Oh, Boulder Toss. That's what we needed. Because that stops him. Okay. Let's do Mass Heal on the both of us. He's just going to cast Ground Crack again, isn't he, though? It's kind of the worst part about all of this. Because he's just going to keep doing that. Forever. And there's not much I can do about this. Flee? Flee. I don't think I can beat this guy. I don't think I can beat the Berserker with what I've currently got. Okay. So here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna save and quit. I'm just gonna reset the dungeon. Those Berserkers are brutal. In a word. Actually, let's go rest at the inn, then reset the dungeon. Because yeah, all we have to do is get Garrison and Gully up to level 13, and this party will be not maximum strength, but they'll at least be viable. Because it turns out you can actually waste a huge amount of crafting resources to max out equipment. It's what I've done with that's what I've done with with Nolan. Actually, he's got some really good stuff. How you holding up, kid? Better, now that we know you're alive. You big softy. It may help Gully stay focused, and Calibretto can talk about something else for a change. Oh! Plus, we need all the firepower we can get, wildly unpredictable as it is. Right. Listen, I've noticed, well, we've all noticed, you haven't been using the sword. I don't need it. And you're withdrawn, even more than usual, which is scary. Isn't that part of my charm? Well, it does seem like whoever or whatever we're up against will do just about anything to get their hands on a cursed artifact, so it's probably best you keep it out of sight. That's the plan. Okay, then. Well, there's nothing more to worry about. Thanks for your concern. If there is, I'll handle it. You know you're not alone here, kid. If you ever need to talk, I said I'll handle it. Good talk. I like the little character dialogue moments there. They're cool. Anyway, we got something here. Train. Well, kid, you're getting better at this. Yeah, I'm not sure how I feel about it. There's no time to think about it, not when the stakes are this high. You're ready for more, and here it is. I can handle it. Yes, you can.
You're alive.
Okay, Gully's ultimate burst has been unlocked. Monica, Master of Explosives. I like the sound of that. I have a few tricks I can teach. Try this one. Hey, I'll take whatever I can get.
Sun on the blade.
Okay. So it's the same stuff.
You're alive.
So we gotta do that later. So I guess we actually, by doing activities, we unlock further stuff there. So Garrison's about to level up. We did get some good armor. We already got the book. Okay. I wish I could manage equipment for the full team while I'm here. So we've got Steel Cell Corrobes. We'll lose the stamina and the crit in favor of a lot of defense. I'll go with it. It's probably necessary for him to survive some more Berserker hits. Okay, so we're just going to go back into that dungeon one more time. I could try progressing the plot, but if we have to fight anything, these guys are not suited for it. We gotta get them up just a little bit. I could try fighting the guys outside, but I don't think they're the right level. Okay, so let's just reset the dungeon. And we'll just do it on heroic mode, not legendary, because if we do it on heroic, then I can always come back. And we'll be good from there. Yeah, that is the one thing I could have done. I could have maybe led with a dungeon ability, but I'm not even sure if that would help. Might even hurt if it, like, did a damage over time to them. Those, like I said, those berserkers are mean. Like, unreasonably so. But what can you do? Okay, so these guys should be doable. As long as we don't have to fight all three of them. Balls. Alright. Now we have to fight all three of them. I guess we're just going to do nothing but Rage Wave. And Firestorm. And Earthquake. I'll probably put Nolan on healing. Like I said, I'm more interested in getting these guys... I'm more interested in getting my characters to be viable than I am in saving my resources here. Okay. They have a lot of... Why do they have so many actions? Oh, because they got hasted. That sucks. They got hasted a lot. Okay, so the bomber will die on his turn. But that ignite is brutal. Okay. We'll do another Rage Wave. We'll do another... Earthquake? Nah, Quake Fist. And we're gonna do... Is a Mass Heal not gonna cut it? They're too fast. Alright, whatever. They're not strong enough to really kill me here. Though they are rough. Okay, holy shit, Garrison is slow. I don't like the initiative system on this game. Sometimes it is kind of crippling. But then again, this is what happens when I'm fighting level 14s and 15s with a group of level 12s. Like, I am in way over my head here. But that's enough to get Garrison up to level 13, so he gets Berserk and 2 perk points, which might actually have a fair amount of perk points on them, now that I'm thinking about it. Okay. Well, let's throw healing flasks at everybody. Pricey, but worth it. And let's do perks. Okay, we've got 4. So we do have... Oh, no, wrong one. Damage of crits. Parry. Conserve energy. Rally crits. Extra haste. It's not bad, actually. But not immediately that useful. We'll just do crit damage for the time being. What's she got? She's only got 1. He's got 6. 6? No, he's got 4. Let's increase heals. Okay. Dungeon Skill Expert. Arcane Light will grant a larger damage shield, and Glyph of Frost will transform into Glyph of Frostfire. Okay. Oh. Oh, Arcane Missile 2. Arcane Missile will dispel 1 buff from the target. That would be incredible for taking down those berserkers. Like, actually really useful. Oh, those spikes do damage. That's annoying. Okay, yeah, so somebody had pointed this out, that you can actually put in extra resources to get better equipment, which I think is really cool. Unfortunately, I'm kind of low on resources right now. I'll have to go farm more between episodes. But that is a really cool way of getting purples. Especially because it kind of feels like we need them constantly.